boys and girls, welcome. It's so lovely to have you here, you at your house and me at my house. Now we're going to sing our special preschool song to begin with. Let's go. Oh, our preschool is a happy place to be. Yee-haw! Yes, our preschool is great fun for you and me. Yee-haw! We are laughing, we are sharing, we are learning, we are caring at Gulf Harbour Preschool. It is fun to be. Yee-haw! Everyone clapping, singing I, yippee, yippee, yay. Yee-haw! Singing I, yippee, yippee, yay. Yee-haw! Singing I, yippee, 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 yay. Yee-haw! Oh, well done. That was wonderful. Now, boys and girls, we've got someone who has a very special birthday today, and her name is Grace. And lovely Grace, it's been wonderful having you at our special preschool, and we're going to sing a very happy birthday to you. Now, Grace is not 2, she's not 3, she's not 4, she is 5, so she's a big 5 girl. Grace, I hope you have the most wonderful day today, and I hope that you have lots of fun and a few treats. So we're going to sing a special happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Grace. Happy birthday to you. And let's do 5 big claps. Can everyone join in? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Have a wonderful day, my lovely, and we'll see you soon. Boys and girls, I don't know if you've noticed, but I've rearranged all the songs and special things I had on my mantelpiece because there is something very special that's arrived. We're going to be talking about that in a little while. But right at the end is my lovely kindness jar. Now, I hope your kindness jar is filling up, and if you haven't got a jar, I hope you're just filling up right to the top with kindness and lots of love for your mummies and daddies. Right, now, who can tell me what the letter is that we have been practicing all week? Can you remember? It's a circle with a stick and a little tail. You're right, it's a G. And what sound does G make? It's a G, G, G. Look, there's a little circle with a stick and a little tail. And look at that little gorilla. And he's giggling. A giggling gorilla. Isn't he beautiful? So we're going to sing about him. So get ready. Giggling gorillas, g, g, g. Giggling gorillas, g, g, g. Giggling gorillas, g, g, g. G is the sound that, can you remember? G makes. It's a lovely big G. G says G. Well done. And tomorrow we're going to practice going right from A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And we'll be just like the big school children. Now, boys and girls, last night when I looked out my window, I saw the most beautiful twinkling stars because there were no clouds in the sky. Now, the weatherman told us today that it's going to be the same tonight. So if you can, look out your window and see if you can spot those twinkling stars. Okay? And we're going to sing our special Twinkle Star song. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above you might see this little star. In the dark blue sky you keep, while you through my curtains peep, and you never shut your eyes till the sun is in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Now, boys and girls, we're going to sing one of our two very special moon songs. And the one that we're going to sing about first is about our Earth. So I'll just put my guitar down. Remember, I have to go right over here today. There's our beautiful Earth spinning round. Now, I wonder if you can remember. Our little New Zealand is tucked away just there. There it is. And our little New Zealand is going to turn around. It's going to go around. And it's lovely daytime facing the sun. Right round. Oh, now it's nearly time for you to have your dinner. Now it's time for you to go to bed. And now you're softly and quietly asleep. And now it's time for you to wake up because it's morning time again. How long does that take to go right around? Can you remember? You are right. A whole day. A day and a night for our Earth to spin around. And then we've got our little moon. And our little moon is very busy too because our little moon is going round and round and round and round and round and round. But he's only little and he has to go right round our huge Earth. Round, 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 round. Must be very exhausting for him because it takes a whole, what was that funny word? Move. It's not really a word. It's actually month. But that reminds us because month has sort of got the moon's name in it. So it takes a whole month. So we go January, back to Spain, February, March, right around, and April. And it's April now. So every month, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and it's Christmas. It takes 12 times for our lovely moon to go right around. That's what we're going to sing about. And we're also going to sing about, can you remember, our lovely Earth going around our beautiful, burning, exploding sun star. So how long does it take for our little Earth to go right around our sun? Can you remember? A whole year. You are so right. Okay, so we're going to put our little beautiful globe there. This is called actually a globe because it has a little ball of the Earth and we can spin it. It's a globe. So we'll put our globe down here and we're going to sing our lovely song. I'm sure you'll remember this because we've been practicing this all week. The earth turns around, the earth turns around, once a day, every day, the earth turns around. Now we're up to the moon, remember going around the earth? The moon goes round the earth, the moon goes round the earth, once a month, every month, the moon goes round the earth. And our beautiful earth, where's it travelling? It's travelling right around the sun. The sun's in the middle, our earth is going round it, and it's got some friends going round too, and we're going to be talking about those friends a little later. The earth goes round the sun, the earth goes round the sun, once a year, every year, the earth goes round the sun. Well done, boys and girls. Now we're going to sing our other beautiful moon song, but before we do, there's something I want to talk to you about, because in our second moon song that we sing, it says, I am the Earth's natural satellite. So the moon, here's our little moon, is a moon that goes round, but it is also a satellite. Because a satellite is anything that goes around something. And this little moon is going round and round our beautiful Earth. But we have lots of other tiny satellites, not as big as the moon, but other satellites that are up in our sky. And I know Marianne's going to be talking about them, and it's very exciting. And some of you might have at home a satellite dish. I tell you what, Steve the Builder might be talking about that next week. That's a little surprise waiting. So that's why we sing the moon is actually a satellite, because the satellite goes around our beautiful Earth. So we'll pop him back. So we've almost talked about all the different verses that we sing in this song. It's a very good song that helps us learn all about lots of things in our space. Now when you have a peek through your window tonight, don't forget, see if you can see a moon shape. Now you might see part of the moon covered in shadow, and you might only see a little bit that is reflecting the light from the sun, just a little bit. Look really hard at the moon and you might see its shape, because it is still round. Remember we talked about that yesterday. It's still a lovely round shape, but there is shadow on it, so we don't see it. Or you might see the moon and only half of it might be in shadow. Remember we talked about semicircle? This is a semicircle shape. So it might only have half the beautiful moon covered. So you have a peep. That would be fun, wouldn't it? I'm going to look too. Right, let's sing our lovely song. Now boys and girls, I promised you we were going to talk about this lovely rocket. This part of the rocket there, Steve the Builder built yesterday. He actually didn't really build it, he created it out of cardboard, and it was very strong cardboard and he had to use a very sharp knife. But if you want to make some shape like this, a rocket shape, you could just get a small piece of cardboard and mummy or daddy or you, if you're very clever, can cut out using scissors. Now Steve the Builder actually added another part to this beautiful rocket, and this is the lower part. This is the bit that helps our lovely rocket to stand up tall. At the moment it's going up into space, and it's got a little wee astronaut, a teddy astronaut, but he's missing something that's very important. He's missing his helmet he is, isn't he? And he needs that when he goes into space. Now we're going to sing a song about a rocket, and it's got, this part is very important because it needs to cut through all the air that's in the atmosphere. And that's called a nose. And then Steve the builder added these. He got more cardboard and he cut out the shape. And who can tell me what these parts are called? Can you remember? We talk about it in our song. They're the fins of the rocket. So there's one there and one there. And look at these. These are the motors. And that's where all the explosions come out for the rocket to zoom up to our beautiful moon and into space. But Teddy, he's rather a keen astronaut, so he wants to go up into space, don't you, Teddy? So you can pretend that you're an astronaut just like us, and we're going to sing our special song, I'm a Little Rocket. There's a lovely picture there of the rocket. It's a little bit like Steve the Builder's, isn't it? It's got a beautiful nose and it's got the fins and the motor there. So we've got lots of rockets, and we're going to be learning another rocket song next week too, so it's rather exciting. Okay, so Lynda will put it down there. And I'll pick up my guitar and we'll sing about our wonderful rocket. I'm a little rocket. And you're going to be tall and thin, and you're going to have your nose ready, so you make your nice pointy nose up high. You can do it better than me because I'm trying to balance my guitar. And I want to see beautiful fins sticking out, and then when you get all fired up and you zoom off the launch pad, I want to see the biggest jump that you can do. It might be so high that you stay in the air for a little while, just like Marianne's been talking about, before the gravity pulls you down. Good? Okay, let's sing it. I'm a little rocket, tall and thin. Here is my nose and here is my fin. When I get all fired up, see me zoom off the launch pad to the moon. Now, are you ready to be an astronaut? Put on your special space suit and your big helmet, and you might even have a tank on the back. I wonder why you need a tank on your back. Because it might have something that you need. What do you need? Air. Air, that's right. So let's sing that. Get ready. I'm a little astronaut, I'm going up high. Here is my space suit, I'm ready to fly. Now get ready to jump. When I get all fired up, see me soon off the launch pad to the moon. I hope you jumped up way up high. Now, my little darlings, tomorrow we're going to be back because tomorrow is Friday. Grace, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. All of you boys and girls, I hope you are wonderful boys and girls for your mummy and daddy. And I hope you have a wonderful day. And I shall see you tomorrow. Wonderful singing. Catch a big kiss. Mwah. You're wonderful.